Hello, and welcome to episode 1 of the Lumio's Battle City podcast. For this podcast, we are going to be going through and ranking Oeste Division's, I guess it's power rankings, kind of? Not really. It's not going to be like, out of 10. And joining me today, I'm Enchanted. Joining me today is Pivot. Our fearless leader and the owner of the server, and he is also the one responsible for all of the TikTok sounds that you hear in the background.
I would never.
Never.
I would never.
But yeah, our plan for the podcast series this season is we'll do like weekly recaps of standings for each of the divisions. Just do that real quick, and then have some sort of topic segment. And this week we chose to do PRs, and we're probably going to do PR-like stuff for the next few weeks as well. But this week it's Oeste, our high-tier Terra, high-skill division. But to begin with, yeah, we don't have standings for you this week because week 1, and so either one or you're lost and you kind of know how you're doing. But as the weeks go on, we'll probably get more and more in-depth standings and playoff predictions and such. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. And as you can see, we have every single one of the teams for the entire division right here. So let's just jump right into it. Our first team is Dreamy Soups, I believe, is the full name.
Dreamy Soup.
Yep.
So overall, they had the first pick of the draft, and they went a bit different than every other division because they went with Deoxys Speed as the first choice overall. Which, while it's the fastest overall usable mon, besides obviously the Regieleki, it's not normally seen early round 1, especially in a Nat deck scenario.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a really strong special breaker in Chi-Yu, but one small issue I do have with this team right off the bat is that you have Deoxys Speed, who's always going to be a great lead option, but you don't have a ghost type to maintain the stealth rock that it's going to set up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, otherwise, what do you think of the synergy with the rest of the team?
I mean, well, looking at it from the perspective of, well, the low planers are interesting because you've got Axu and Dwebble, so they definitely went more top heavy, which is a valid style in that deck draft, definitely especially in the 10 mon pool.
Right.
For Terra, it's an awesome Terra cap because they don't have a ton of setup on this team overall when you look at it. EO Speed can, but it doesn't tend to.
Right.
Chi-Yu can, Megalop can a little, Farm can. They all have setup options, but none of them are really known for their setup except for Terra.
Right. I was gonna say so I'm very
Terra
interested.
does that, and it has a really strong. Yeah, it's got a very strong shell smash option, and the screens from Deoxys Speed can enable a lot of setup for this team as well.
Right. I am actually very interested to see what Terra Torterra does, at least in part because it's fun to say, but I feel like
I believe week 1 already this week it might be the kill leader in Oeste, actually.
Oh really? Yeah, because it is kind of an all or nothing.
I think it went Terra. Yeah.
It either gets every kill or it dies real quick.
5 kills with a shell smash.
5 kills. Yep, that sounds about right. So if you pick your Terra type well,
it got 3 kills.
Oh, 3 kills is still pretty good.
For Terra, yeah, definitely.
I don't remember the cost of Terra Torterra off the top of my head, but I don't think it's a more expensive pick, so it's definitely a very solid budget option.
10 points.
Yeah. 10 points for 3 kills is pretty good. And then Rotom Wash.
One thing I don't love about this team is you have really strong hazard stack with Deoxys Speed and Skarmory. you have no rapid spinners. All of your hazard
Mm-hmm.
removal comes from defog.
Yeah. So it's just this team doesn't like hazards on either side of the field. uh,
Yeah, I suppose that's actually kind of true because you can't run boot. You don't want to be forced to run boots on a lot of these mons.
mm-hmm.
I suppose as long as you're not going for
Yeah, because you
what
really
is
want.
Dio speed? Oh, Dio speed. Well, because defog only clears the opponent's screens, not your own.
Oh, really?
See,
I thought it cleared all screens.
I thought it only cleared the opponent's. It might be stupid though.
Maybe. But yeah, I do want to take a look at the speed tiers real quick because they look pretty solid. The biggest concerning gap is obviously between Weavile and Chi-Yu right here. That 125 and 100 is a little bit concerning. I feel like you can get some like really dangerous situations because I feel like a lot of solid mons fall into that range um, of the 100 to 125. And with
Yeah, the
Scarf,
110 range especially.
yeah, and Scarf Chi-Yu is like, if I remember correctly, a relatively common set. So if we discount the Chi-Yu, you've got 125 to 86. Um, but I think all in all, that's a pretty manageable speed tier concern. I think you can pretty easily play around it. But it is something that I thought worth mentioning. So overall, do you think this is, a good team,
I
bad
think it's
team?
a decently strong team. I don't know if it'll be.
What's
It's
interesting to
definitely not
me,
a bad team. My main issue from this team comes from its lack of spit F. And this
yeah,
only spit F on this team is from like Chi-Yu, and that has almost no HP, and it's not really going to be coming in to take hits.
yeah, you don't
So
want
you're going to
Chi-Yu
be
taking
having to
hits
run
anyway.
screens a lot to spit F.
Yeah, yeah,
Although to be honest, this is basically a hyper offense team with the Oxus speed as a lead, so I guess it wouldn't matter
right.
too much.
So it kind of matches the vibe of the team. What's interesting to me is that it really doesn't look like, you know, what's it like the person who drafted first, like a first draft. Um, to me, if I guessed, it would have been, like fifth after their first favorite
Mid,
mon was taken, and then they were like, well, I might as well take Deoxys Speed. That's what it looks
yeah.
like to me. But yeah, overall, very solid team. So let's go ahead and move on to
Cool.
Fancify, one of our newest
Advanced
mods
5
on the team.
team.
But here's where we
Advanced
see
5 team.
the
I like a lot
yeah,
because Papu Lele activating screens means that or activating Psychic Drain means that, well, some people think that disservices Chin Pao by disactivating the Sucker Punch Ice Shard route. I disagree because Chin Pao's biggest threat tends to be the use of Vacuum Wave and Mach Punch, and being able to
mm-hmm,
turn that off in matches where it's there gives you an advantage because you're not
yeah,
forced to run Psychic Surge. Plus, you have an Unburden Abuser and Sneasler, and you have Terrain Pulse and Mega Blastoise.
mm-hmm, yeah,
Also, this team has exactly one of every single type. It's kind of
yeah.
cool.
Very very cool draft at the very least. In that sense. But even the budget picks seem pretty solid, like Volbeat, prankster shenanigans, um, and then Golem
Prankster
Alola.
Encore is very
Yeah,
real.
prankster Encore is super scary. Like just having that in the back pocket is pretty nice. And then Golem Alola, I've seen some people do some stuff of like delete button, galvanize explosion if the opponent doesn't have a good ground type,
Yeah.
which you're probably not going to run into in the high school division very much. Like it's pretty. I imagine most of these teams have a solid ground type, um, but it is still something that you could trade for a bigger concern. Terracyclizar is also very cool. Um, I'm a fan of that.
Yeah, I like Terracyclizar because with the usage of Double Edge and a Life Orb, and if
Mm-hmm.
you add Terra Normal to that, it can hit really hard.
Yeah, and 121 speed is nothing to sneeze at. This is a very fast team, actually. Like, looking at it, it has 5 Mons over 100 speed, and then another at 95. Like, super, super fast. But I personally am a big fan of this. The synergy seems pretty self-evident. Um, a little bit of a flying weakness, which is a bit concerning. Only meaningful,
Mm,
uh, only meaningful resist in Iron Treads. Um, it's probably not a big problem, but I do think that it
yeah,
is
there's a bit of fly, but
something to point out. Um,
yeah, there is a bit of flying weakness. You'll see that more from Terra mods running Terra flying into it rather than from. I'll just switch my audio input. This is laggy as shit. But you'll see it more from Terra mods than actual stab.
right. Um,
This is a lot less laggy.
yeah, but I don't think it's that much a concern because again, you have Qian Pao to come in and revenge if necessary. Um, with Ice Shard or Icicle Crash or just general ice moves. But yeah, I think super super solid team overall.
Yeah, well, there's not too much you can really do with it. It's a bit of an offensive team. You've got decent pivoting options. You got a shit ton of U-turn bonds. You got some Volt Switch and Flip Turn, so you've
Yep.
got a ton of options there. Only one Will-O-Wisp mon isn't my favorite because that means
Yeah,
you are
and it's
susceptible to
Talaflame.
bulk up. Yeah, you're susceptible really to some bulk up sets, which
Yeah.
would be my first thing you'd want to have against, especially if you're having a Sneeze 13 Power Core.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's definitely solid. It'll work pretty well as long as you pilot it aggressively.
Yeah. And having 3 spinners is probably pretty nice. Uh, Not being forced into boots on Qian Pao every week is probably nice.
Yeah, I don't really do too much. You got a Chen Pao. You can never really go wrong with a Chen Pao. Can you?
True. But yeah, very good team. Moving on. Our the number 3 in the draft was Regular Guy. Um, round 1 Dragapult. Pretty
Yeah,
standard.
makes sense. I agree.
Yep. Makes a lot of sense. I like the Terra Avalugg Hisui. That's one of my favorite Terra captains, personally, just because it's a nice budget pick. And another Terra captain in Zarude. Very strong. Um,
I'm not a fan of the Tapu Fini here. Dragapult's known for not having Ghost Stab on a
mm-hmm.
physical side. And while Zarude will mainly be your physical breaker, you want to be able to have the option of running Dragapult on the more physical angle and
Right.
weakening the stab of Dragon Darts with Misty Surges. And that's my first pick. Especially if
Right.
you're having a Tinkaton who's going to want to be clicking Thunder Wave in lead, and you've got a Mega Venusaur who's wanting to click Toxic and all those other options. I don't know if Talafani was the greatest fit
Mm-hmm.
because it works super well with Zarude, but the other team around it, it doesn't synergize as well.
I also feel like the niche that it's like filling in, you already they have a fairy into water type now, so this kind of feels like a pick that they picked earlier but should have switched out in Grace for something. Uh,
It's mainly to try and go for a synthesis over Jungle Healing on Zarude, and then also because it's one of the better defoggers in the tier. It's
mm-hmm.
super consistent with it. So I guess if you were going defog more route with like this is one of your hazard removals, it
Mm-hmm.
can work pretty well because your hazard removal is kind of limited.
Right.
So it's solid, but I don't know if it would be what my first pick would be.
Yeah.
After Dragapult Zarude, I might have been looking more like a G Weezing route, which would go the
Mm-hmm.
same way.
Yeah. But other than that, still, I think a pretty solid team. Like, good pivot options. Uh, Zarude and Dragapult, always scary to prep into, for me anyway. Pretty decent type chart, all things considered. Uh,
Not a ton of special attack. It's got to be said. Most of your
That
special
is
attack's
true.
coming from Mega Venusaur, and
Yeah.
that's limited. So you're already weakening your physical. So you're forcing, or your physical on Dragapult, so you're forcing it to run special, which is already weaker at 100. So
Right.
now, in order to break, you're forcing it to run damage boosting items. So your special attack's very limited. So against like an Iron Defense Mon, you're going to struggle. You have good
Mm-hmm.
Encore Mons, but it wouldn't. I don't know. The physical special split is something that's a bit concerning to me.
Yeah, for sure. Um, but again, it is kind of just an offensive monster. Um, Between Dragapult, Zarude, Hearthflame, um, with some options, it kind of feels like they didn't commit to one option in some senses. Um, so probably not the best team that we've seen so far. Um, but I
I
do
will
think.
say
Go
you
ahead.
have three ground type. You have three grass types.
Mm-hmm.
Two are neutral to ground, and one is a Terramon.
Right. Yeah. No
So
real
like,
meaningful ground resist, huh?
yeah, and like two of your grass types can't even hold an item, so they're gonna get chipped down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Definitely on the weaker side, but I do think that if you're good enough, this is a team that you can pilot well. Like once you get in the battle, if your prep is adequate, I think you can at least stand a chance. I don't think you're ever fully out of it.
This
Um,
team's never gonna have a matchup where it's insta loss, but I don't think it's really gonna have many matchups where it's gonna enter with such a strong advantage that it's
uh-huh.
noticeable either.
Right. So it kind of just comes down to regular guys' ability to like play the team, which in some
Yeah.
cases is very interesting and very exciting from a spectator standpoint. But if you're wanting to win, you're gonna have trouble. Um, but yeah, let's move on to Ball Diddleman. Um,
I will say, out of all of the rosters, I haven't looked too deeply at them, but across the division, this would be my favorite roster
balls,
pretty comfortably. Pretty comfortably, yeah.
yeah.
You've got Iron Valiant, Tornadus
Mm-hmm.
Therian, who's possibly like one of the best Terra caps in the game.
Right.
You've got Terrapagos coming in, you've got Jirachi
Mm-hmm.
for Healing Wish to re-enable Valiant.
Right.
Wellspring, while it likes to be a Terra cap, it's not forced into it at all.
Right.
Dual Glare from Sandaconda and Druddigon.
Mm-hmm.
You've got enough hazard removal because it's Mat Dex and Electros as a ground levitate one.
Yeah.
And the Mega Bane net is actually very underrated because it's a cheap option, but if you look at the first week, it performed super well. I think it was like second kill leader overall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got
Very.
5 kills one death. With the Destiny Bond almost always guaranteeing a kill.
Mm-hmm. Because it's prankster. Yeah. Uh, Very cool team. I am also a huge fan of this. Tornadus Therian, one of my favorites, favorite regenerator mons, and Terra just
Defensively,
making
when you
it.
look at the Terra type chart, there's actually not a ton of weaknesses and resistances. It's
Mm-hmm.
mainly just neutralities, but that comes from the abundance of like monotypes on this team. We
Right.
have a ground, uh, electric, dragon,
Mm-hmm.
normal flying. A lot of this team is monotype with only what 4 dual types.
Over half
So you have
the
more
team.
monotypes than dual types.
Yeah, which is interesting. And I'm curious if that's better, like having more monotypes than dual types. I want to say, like my gut says
Uh,
no. It can't be better because more types means more options for resistances. Um,
it's more about which types are monotype and which types are dual types.
right. Um,
Like mono electric is really solid, mono normal, mono flying. These are really good monotypes that aren't weakened by not being paired with something.
mhm.
Or
And
if
then
you take like a
having.
mono poison, it's okay, but it's not the best. Like, you
Mhm.
want to have a secondary type to help it work offensively.
Right. And then Electros, just having no weaknesses isn't too bad. Ground immunity is nice. Uh, I think definitely solid team. Uh,
It doesn't have any incredible special breakers. Your best special breaker being a Valiant,
Right.
so that's
A
eh.
little
But
concerning.
yeah, this team doesn't really.
But Valiant
This team
always
really
has
doesn't have
the
any super breakers. Yeah,
yeah. Val, you always have the option of booster energy stuff. Um, and uh, 120 special attack is nothing to sneeze at.
it's not that season certainly. I do think that this is probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite team in the
For
entire
sure.
division.
Yeah. Very, very solid team.
And Druddigan is very underrated. You have a
Yeah.
lot of access to moves here. You have Dragon Tail, you've
Uh-huh.
got Galare, you've got Stealth Rock, you've got a ton of shit you can
Mm-hmm.
use.
And it's only made better by Terra. Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's really going to be the primary tier captain, but it's certainly not
It
a bad
isn't.
option to add it on to. It's not
It
hurting.
isn't, especially because like you're comparing it to Tornadus Therian.
Or no,
But like in a pinch, I really think that the Terra could like save you, especially with the rough skin. Like if you were to go some sort of defensive
I
Terra.
like I like the combo of Aftermath and Rough Skin from the bottom too. Because if you
Mm-hmm.
look, you have Prankster Destiny Bond, you have Aftermath, and you have Rough Skin. So you're really punishing going offensively into this team.
Yeah. And Skuntank also has it gets stab sucker punch. Um, so you can get some chip there. Like if it doesn't happen to kill, maybe the aftermath will kill. Um, yeah,
I mean, you're
very
looking Aftermath with a Rocky Helmet and a Sucker Punch. You're taking 60-70% off of most Mons there.
yeah, just immediately. Um, so into a physically focused team, I think this team performs very very well.
Yeah, yeah. If you go into a team like the last one, regular guy, where it's very physical
Yeah, I
focused,
was
it
just
starts to
thinking
struggle into this.
that. Yeah. Um, yeah, very cool team, very good. Let's move on to Musa Sensei. Um,
Yeah, this team is weird to me.
yeah.
Like, I understand it. It's very offensively focused. You go
Mm-hmm.
Slowking Arctozol with a Bolt Beak. You go Terra Scizor for the
Mm-hmm.
the Bolt Punch. You're going Amazon Garchomp Zapdos as a great pairing. But when you look at it, you have one real special Mon with Zapdos. And you have no Fairy type.
Right. Yeah, not having a
The
fairy
ground
is a bit
weakness,
strange.
the ground weakness really doesn't bother me that much because you have a freaking Zapdos.
Right.
So like, it's really not that bad. Very few ground mons that are really going to beat it, and that's the only one that really matters is the Mamoswine, but that's good into every draft on paper.
Right. Uh, yeah, definitely a very
Speed tiers
interesting
are
team.
pretty solid.
Oh yeah, very good speed tiers. Um,
I don't know if it's the
Slowking.
same level as balls. I mean, this was the last champion of Oeste, so we have a very strong player
Mm-hmm.
here who also won their week one.
Yeah, that's I don't want to say that this is a bad team, but it is definitely a little more unusual.
I will say you do have the option of a very good like six to bring each week. Like you have the first five, and then you can bring one of the latter four.
Mm-hmm. Just ignore Quillfish altogether. Just get that out of here.
Oh, I forgot that I missed that. But yeah, Bluefish is also solid.
Yeah, but yeah, you're probably. I don't think there's going to be a week that they don't bring those first five at the very least.
No, I don't,
Maybe
they might not break Slow King
maybe
or
4 out
Cinderace,
of
but
five.
the first
Yeah,
three,
first three
the
for
first
sure,
three are all pretty
obviously,
much always going to come.
and then either Slowking or Cinderace will probably usually be there, and then I'm curious to see how much play Scizor gets, like with the Terra. Um,
It could get some. I don't know if it'll be
yeah, because like on
primary. I
paper,
feel like it's really there to punish matchups.
right?
Because if you look at this team, it doesn't really like fighting Valiant. It doesn't love fighting like a Primarina and Scizor. It does decently into those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool.
Overall rating, I think unusual but still good. And I'm excited to see what Musa does with it. Um,
The next team is basically just pure Sun. Again, this
yeah,
is hard
it
Sun.
is a Sun team, Sun with a capital S. Um,
So when you examine weather teams, you have to understand that they're going to have a bad type chart or a non-perfect one, and that's
yes,
just part of using them.
that is just the
I mean,
reality.
modern rain with the addition of Zapdos, Arcaludon, it starts to fix itself, but modern
Hmm.
sun especially is not going to be perfect.
Yeah, I personally don't trust weather teams too much. Uh, they feel a little
I don't mind this one
questionable.
because it's not forced into it.
Yeah, no, it definitely has options outside of it. Like Terra and Amorous, obviously gonna be pretty solid. Um, Screamtail, obviously, very good. Um, and Walking Wake, Water Dragon is just such a good typing.
I want
Uh,
to check something. Does this team should, I believe, but how much manual sunny? Okay, look at all those manual sunny day users. I
quite a
feel like
lot, yeah.
those might start showing up some, especially on the screen tail.
I think Screamtail is probably where you're gonna see them, like much of it. Um,
Screamtail and Enamorus are where I would expect to see the manual sunny days.
right. And I think Screamtail before
And,
Enamorous because
running,
Enamorous I feel like you're gonna want the move slot on
yeah,
something else, because Enamorous doesn't use
Enamorus.
the sun itself.
Yeah, I mean, using the Fairy Fire Stab hits basically everything neutrally, so buffing that will always be super strong,
That is true.
especially
Does
once you start
Enamorous
getting
get
Tear Fire, Mystical Fire. It gets
does
Mystical Fire.
gets Mystical Fire? Does it get Weather Ball?
Believe it. I don't
I would
think
be surprised if it
does
didn't.
it? It genuinely actually might not. I don't know if do any of them get it.
I don't know.
Let's see. Enamorous. Let's see, Weather Ball. You do get Weather Ball. That's kind of
Yeah,
fire, actually.
yeah.
The
That.
only thing is, my issue with this is when you run Zard Y, you don't have the ability to put a Heat Rock on it to extend your usage.
Mm-hmm.
And with Zard Y being quad weak to rocks, it's hard to
Yep.
maintain Sun Up with this team, especially with the addition of Chilly Reception, Glow King, and Slow King being present in this division.
Uh huh. Yeah. And then there's also the whole concern of hazards because they have like basically no remove. They have
Oh
almost no
crap!
removal. Like if you click
How do you
stealth
even?
rocks, if you click stealth rocks into this team, like I don't know what they do.
They're staying out.
Like how do they get sun up?
Their
Because
main way to stop rocks is really just to play aggressively and use Taunt on Screamtail.
yeah, and that's playing aggressive, which
Not to mention
depending on
the
the player,
on this team.
yeah. But also looking at
Pivoting
these
on this
speed
team isn't
tiers,
really impressive either.
look at these speed tiers. Like
Yeah,
6 Mons,
it's
100
very
plus,
dense.
92, very dense. Um, a bit faster. It's weird that they have so much that's in this 100 to 115 range and nothing above it, um, which feels concerning. Um, Although this team is interesting in that they're much better about their spread between special attackers and physical attackers, at least on paper. Uh,
I disagree entirely. Their attackers, the physical attackers on paper are Blacephalon and Mega Charizard Y are their main ones above
Crocodile,
this V tier,
yep.
and Crocodile and Iron
Scarf
Thorns. We only have
Crocodile,
two actual physical
yeah.
attackers. A
Thorn
lot
gets
of your
Dragon
physical
Dance
attack,
though.
they both, yeah, they are.
I
Crocodile gets
think
Scale Shot, and this will get
I
Dragon Dance.
yeah. I think Thorns is gonna do something.
It's
Might be a
gonna be
little
it's gonna be Terra a lot.
yeah. It's probably gonna be permanent Terra Captain because um, a Nam can work outside of it. Iron Thorn needs it because 4x weakness to ground it sucks. Um, so it's probably going to be like Terra Flying, Terra Grass, at least a few weeks.
I really just don't see this team beating like a really strong Unaware Mon or something, though. I mean, I know Unaware doesn't ignore the photosynthesis weather boosts.
Mm-hmm.
But even so, like just phasing with hazard spam is gonna really hurt
Yeah.
this team.
Hazard spam of any kind is gonna crush. Um, like if you get webs up, webs and rocks, and you can probably just win.
This team also doesn't have a poison type to absorb chi spikes, and that's really
Ooh, yeah,
abusable in that deck.
that is very troublesome. Yeah. Interesting team.
I can see the vision, and I don't think
Yeah.
this team will go winless, but I don't think it's a top contender team either.
It really doesn't seem like it because the weaknesses feel so glaring that even like a little bit of a less skilled player should be able to find, hey, if I click Stealth Rock, what do they do? You know, their Sunsetter comes in and takes half health. And so all of a
I mean,
sudden,
their wall breakers are extremely strong, so you're not going to play super defensively against this.
You
But
can't stall, but if you can basically out aggress,
yeah, a single AV per marina beats a lot of this team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So strong team, but with some weaknesses. Let's move on to Eric. Meowscarada is our round one base.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Great Tasco Bingo, Blastoise, Thundurstarian.
Alolan Muck, yep.
Mesprit. Tauros is random as hell. That's
Terracap,
that's just for the speed tier.
Yeah, for sure. Tauros, it feels like I don't like that mon very much because it feels like it should be better than it is. The Terracap of Arcanine is interesting to me though.
I like it.
I don't think it's bad.
Used a decent amount, especially with E-Speed. You'll see it Terra Normal a lot.
Yeah, Terra Normal. I'm just curious if it's gonna run anything other than that, or like how often they're actually gonna end up bringing Arcanine.
It runs. I've seen it run Terra Fairy a fair few times for the Fire Fairy stab.
Mm-hmm. Does it get play rough?
And then I think I'm like 95% sure that this thing does.
Arcanine has weird stats. It has base 100 special attack.
Yeah, it gets play rough.
Yeah. Looking on the hazard spot side, it's got 2 spinners, but this team basically... No, it has 2 very solid rock users and nothing else. Spikes on Meowscarada, I guess.
I think it should have 2 spikes from Muckalola, actually.
Oh, it probably does. Yeah, I would imagine that Muckalola would get
T-spikes. Or maybe it doesn't.
Oh.
Muckalola not
Does Meowscarada really get T-spikes?
I know that did.
Well, it's a starter, so I guess it makes sense.
Normal Muck gets T-spikes. Does Muckalola not?
Maybe the...
It lost T-spike. What the hell?
Is this Natdex?
Alolan Muck. Yeah, Alolan Muck loses T-spikes while its other one has it.
Weird. Well, that sucks. Yeah. Hazards-wise, like, passable. 2 spinners and a defog. Solid, honestly.
The pivoting's basically good enough, about what you'd expect.
Yeah.
This team feels very average.
What the heck?
Y'all having fun here?
We are having fun too. Would you care to join us?
I mean, I joined the call. That's it.
Yeah, we're recording.
Right, we're on air.
We're recording the
PRs
podcast
for
episode.
Oeste.
Yeah.
Oh, did I just pop in the middle of a recording?
You did, yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, so
we're rating Eric's team right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should join. Everyone, this is O2 that just joined the call. O2, that one guy. Another one of the mods. I think you've been the... O2, you've been the longest on the team other than Pivot and myself, right? Technically,
I mean,
Sabira
Depending how you count
but
Survivors.
Yeah.
For everyone, technically.
technically, yeah. But yeah, back
I mean,
to
it's got a
the
really strong special. It's got a really strong special breaker, Terror Captain, and Thunderous Therian, which has access to agility in Nat Dex.
right, and then Physical Breaker and Meowscarada, with Stab
And Great Tusk.
Sucker and Great Tusk, also very very good. Probably one of the more
Feels very
balanced
balanced.
teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the most balanced that we've seen in a while. I'm a fan actually. I like this team a lot.
This is the kind of team I would draft, and I like the random Tauros to fill out the speed tiers.
Yeah, Pivot mentioned that right at the start. Tauros feels like a fake mon to me.
Why else?
I've drafted it before.
Yeah.
It did nothing.
With Life Orb, Sheer Force, Body Slam, it does deal a fair amount of damage, but I just don't see it really coming often.
Yeah, it's just not worth it.
I mean, it's still something you got to worry about. And at the minimum, it's you can't run like adamant on certain mons because it's 110.
Mm-hmm. There is that, yeah. Like, it feels like the value of it is a lot more implicit than it is actually, like, being used.
Implicit.
Like, implied. Like, the value it gets is before the battle, like, when your opponent's prepping. I don't know. Solid team.
Yeah, I like
It's pretty balanced overall.
Mm-hmm. In the right hands could definitely see some really big wins. But moving on to LOLs.
I really like LOL's team. It's interesting that this is the first team we've seen that isn't leaning more towards the physical attacking side.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would say it's not great having only one Ghost Resist, but your Ghost Resist is Tinglu, so it's fine.
Uh-huh.
Like you're not rocking Ghost Week if your resist is Tinglu. I'm sorry, you're just not.
Uh-huh.
And you're not scared of Shadow Balls when you have a damn Fortress.
Right.
Yeah, like
yeah.
Vaporeon, like yeah.
And the Cryo.
all the type
Cryo,
chart stuff.
yeah.
Like it's just
fake.
They're such extreme bonds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like Petron's gonna take 28 from a rock slide from something. Then Malignant Chain and we're all gonna cry. Like it's just not.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a bit of I'm not sure whether one chair cap's better than the other, but the best two chair caps 100% are Latios and Metal, and this team has Latios with Tinglu Catch.
Yeah, I was
Like,
gonna
this
say
is-
8.
This team is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Zapdos is really interesting because I always see, if you look on paper against most teams, it does super well, but I've always found it difficult to use.
Yeah, it doesn't. Every time that I've used it, it feels like it should be doing a lot more than it ever ends up actually doing.
I feel like it's mainly a skill issue because MVP told me that it's super good, so then I know I'm the issue.
Ha!
But,
Yeah, Banded, Brave Bird, Go Burr.
That is true.
it
The only problem is that it's 100 speed, which is
it's
kind of
better
low.
into the
It's hard to justify choicing it. Although I have
Choice
made agility sets work because I think it gets.
I do wish this team had one more spinner rather than just Cryo.
Yeah.
Because all your other options for hazard removal are defog, and that means that like Blue hazard stack is Cryogonal's definitely a strong spinner, and I guess you only really have to get a spin off once to get a Latios in really successfully.
Right.
Especially with Latios having ground immunity. And it's notable that this team isn't actually ground weak, which is rare for a draft team.
Yeah.
It has Heatran and is not ground weak.
Yeah, Heatran, Petra, and you're not ground weak. Like, fair enough. But to be fair, you also just threw all the ground weaknesses at one Pokemon, so I'm going to stand it too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I will never hit Omega Man next year because I won my first league with it, so it's a real mon.
I like the Terra Cryo that will never Terra.
They might once, ever.
Yeah, maybe Healing Wish Latias one day.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good team though. Probably
So
top
I-
3.
Yeah, I'd say this alongside Balls are the best
Yeah.
two teams.
Yeah. Laws and balls.
So Virus team.
Yes.
Ooh.
Another of the mods for LBC.
I cannot say that I fuck with this team.
On that chat.
Yeah,
Terra
O2
Melmetal.
kind of threw this team under the bus.
I kind of fucked them over.
What did you do? We gotta hear the story.
So Virus left the pick. Or actually, no, you
Oh.
explain it.
Yeah, he left the pick. I thought the pick got taken, so I put in his backup. The pick was not taken. I mixed up divs.
He was supposed to have Melmetal and Latios together,
Oh
but instead
no.
now he has Bundle. And Latios is like one of, if not the best Melmetal partner, like period. It's ground immune, fighting resistant, like fire
Yeah.
resistant, like everything that Melmetal struggles with, Latios beats.
Mhm.
And it's like a special breaker and a physical breaker. Like it's like the perfect synergy.
Yep.
And O2 just threw Iron Bundle at him and said, deal with it.
To be fair, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Latios was still on the board at the end. Was it?
Hmm.
It might have been.
So,
Sasab
like, he
could have fixed in Grace.
Yeah, it's still on the board. It's still on the board at 17. So
But no, he had reason to not do that, and
I feel like by then, like all the mods that Latios wanted to be with
Yeah.
were gone.
Right. I don't know. I think it's
Anyway.
kinda cool.
I
Like
get
Melmetal, Latios, Clefable, like that's just a beautiful front three.
And you got the Trick Room teleport. Deoxys for the Mel.
I
Oh,
guess.
yeah. I mean, if you really want to
You've
try
got-
and make that work.
We've got two crazy physical breakers.
He seemed very
This-
keen on non-terror superior being real, and I do not believe.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing that's odd is his special breakers are really unreliable. You have a bundle who's gonna click Hydro Pump and miss, and a Moltres who's gonna click Hurricane and miss.
Uh-huh.
Don't forget that Superior's gonna click Leaf Storm in this. Wide lens is the team.
Like
Yeah.
it's a team of all time. It is.
Yeah, it was a recovery.
Yeah. I think we've definitely seen
Latios
worse.
fixes so much of this team.
Yeah. Well, moving on to Frubble's team. Terra Annihilate. It feels pretty standard.
I would honestly prefer Salamence as a Terra Cap. It does so much, and you get a second strong Terra Cap with it.
Say that again?
I honestly prefer having Salamence as a Terra Cap over Annihilate because Salamence is so strong with Terra Arcaning a flying stab besides
Right.
dual wing beat.
Uh-huh.
And like with the Moxie, and this team, what's notable for this team is its ability to spiral quickly. You have Greninja with Battle Bond, which isn't on here for some reason, and then you have Moxie from Salamence. So this team has
Mhm.
two like very strong spiraling wing cons, alongside Rage Fist going boosted over time from Annihilate. So the
Right.
longer this battle goes on, the better for them. And then you look at it, you've got an Arboliva, you got a Nidoqueen, you got a Fortress, so there are game prolongers here.
Mm-hmm.
You've got three amazing win cons, and then you've got great stall mobs that are going to make the game take longer to set up these mods.
Mm-hmm.
I love Fortress as the oh shit, I have no hazard control button.
Fair. I mean, there is also Magic Bounce on Mega Diancie, but you have to be pretty
Yeah, and
correct
Yeah.
with those plays.
the second spinner that's barely gonna come, I hope. I don't love
It could-
Foxy, but
There's no Terra Wellspring, so that won't be a reason for it to come, and it would quad resist it anyways.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I could see it. No, I couldn't. I could see it come against Turn or Thunderous Theory and Water Terra Blast, but meh. We'll just T-bolt it anyway. This team is a little fairy weak, but you have a Nidoqueen and a Fortress, so I don't accept that as a real criticism.
Yeah, and Ape's gonna tear most of the time anyway.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Greninja can be protein into Gunshot.
Not sure
Right.
what the Terra Arb does though,
Oh, Arb is a great Terra Captain.
but on this team, I don't see.
If you're going against a team that doesn't really have great breakers, like let's say you're going against like a semi-stall team, Arboliva can completely shut that down with Leech Seed and Grassy Terrain sets.
Mhm.
Fair enough. And I guess you don't need to run Earthquake on Nidoqueen when you have Sheer Force Earth Power.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the Grassy Terrain synergy here is amazing.
Yeah.
And the recovery boosting on Annihilate is actually really good. That Arboliva can do a lot to help benefit the team.
Yeah. Solid team.
Do not know what Delphox is doing though. Is that just here for vibes?
I think
Seems like another speed tier gap.
could be.
No, but what
But
between
no,
it's 100 and it's
yeah.
110
Wait.
speed?
Yeah, I think it's just
What?
here for fun. I think they're just like Delphox. Or maybe they wanted
Not
psychic
a
coverage or
bad
something.
mon.
Fire type looks good on the type chart. Yeah,
That's probably it.
Maybe not good ones.
Who knows?
Kaya's team.
Yeah.
Kaya does have my favorite Terra Cap of all time, so I will give them points for that.
I'm glad we saw it die instantly week 1.
That's hurtful.
I was about to say, I think we
There's
watched
no need.
this match
There's no need for
in
that.
our watch party.
Yeah,
Earlier
look,
today.
2 turns.
Did it win? Did this team even win? I forget.
Crobat and
Yeah.
Yen.
Crobat got
Yeah.
did stuff.
Mega Latios Ferrothorn, that's super strong with the Primarina. I love that core.
Hmm.
I mean, Mega Latios Buzzwole, that's such an aggressive front, too. I don't know why Zygarde is here, though.
Vibes.
To piss off the virus.
I really don't get why it's here. Just go for a ground type and let's not add fairy weaknesses. Like,
I also definitely
because
see
that's a really heavy point invest too for that Zygarde.
Yeah.
No, he's just here.
Someone has a mascot.
Infiltrator Crobat is very real, and I like that.
Yeah.
You got Infiltrator, you got Psychic Noise from Prim and Megaladios. You got like a ton of options. Bellybolt, I don't like that mon, and that's more of a personal thing, but I understand it.
You're just mad. That one always puts in the work somehow.
No, bro, it is the freest sub, and then you just start setting up, and then the opponent cries. The freest sub of your life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running Spec Bellybolt on you.
Okay.
I like Crobat, but I mean,
You ever seen a Bellybolt try and fight a Clodsire? Can't even use soap because it's water absorb.
that's how that works.
Yeah, it absorbs soap with water absorb, so you literally
Uh-huh.
can't touch a Clodsire with Bellybolt. You physically can't touch it.
That's funny.
I think it might get body slam. So if you get like a 14 hit KO, I think you technically do.
Now you'll get the
Yeah.
static para.
There it
That's
is.
fair. On that really quick.
Terrace of Ally is a pick of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Boosting the
Because like you already have a mon that can be any type, and then you let it be any type again.
I'm trying to think if it would be able to benefit from the ability of Terra into a type with a move less than 60 base power to bring it up there, like Grass, Terra with Fire being able to have a boosted Trailblaze, but
Mm.
because you have to Terra into the moves type in order for it to receive the power boost up to a 60 base power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see what
It's really just going to be trying. It's really just going to be trying to boost its stab or with its multi attack.
Right.
I guess it makes it even harder to predict. Especially, it could help with setup sets like Swords Dance, Flame Charge sets.
Mm-hmm. It just feels kind of redundant to look at, you know?
There might have been a better option here as a secondary Terra Cap, but I actually don't hate it. I do think Colossal might have been
Yeah.
a better use of the Terra, though.
Colossal's such a fake mon, though.
Nice.
Terra.
Oh, your mother. It was a very real mon.
Yeah.
I think it's
Oh,
fake
folks.
without Terra, though.
It's his only spinner, though, so I guess there is that. Forgot to get spin, actually. But he's got a lot of defog options.
It's a pretty consistent spinner, to be honest. 110 at HP, 120 defense, 90 special defense. Like, when you're able to tear it into, like, mono water, it's stupidly fat and hard to break through.
Yeah. Probably would have been a better choice than Solali. Yep.
Clicking defog when you have a Ferrothorn just feels bad.
Yeah.
Well, when you
It
got
is a little
4
sad.
defoggers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's be real. Is freaking Rabambi running defog? No.
True.
Is Silvally running
True.
defog? No. It's only the last two that might run
Is
defog.
he ever
You're
gonna
not,
bring
if you're putting
Rabambi?
Megaladia.
You can definitely defog Sylvanas.
You
With, like,
can,
Party
but why
Charge
would you?
tab, It's an option.
I feel like you're kind of losing if you're having to defog with Silvally.
If you go for a defensive type of Savali, I can see it.
It's a really balanced team. I think that it'll perform well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I love the Zygarde. I think he might have been able to do
It's
something
cool.
cooler with that. And fuck off the Terra from Silvally and put it on Colossal.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's
Also,
going to come down
which
to,
is
like, Kaya's performance is going to come down to, like, their ability to play in the battle and their matchups. A lot
I
more
will
than-
say I'm not the hugest fan of having Ferrothorn, Rabambi, and no Ghost type. That's kind of cringe.
No, you have Sylvally right there.
But yeah, Silvally Ghost.
Yeah.
It's
You
kind of
can't
your
get
only
Wait.
option.
So it's like a real.
Oh, shit. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on. Wait. Terra Ghost Silvally with, like, fighting RKS system.
Oh,
You know,
hold
Ghost
up.
fighting stuff.
Hold up.
I don't know how that move works with Terra, to be honest, and I drafted this one.
It still uses the plate.
Still uses the original type, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, still holding them.
You can have Ghost Fighting Stab or Bolt Beam Stab.
Mm-hmm. Either
So
way.
it's cool. You're still better off telling Zygarde to go away and getting a Ghost Pipe and getting Silvally as a real ground.
Getting
And I
something
still think
better.
you want to Terra the Colossal instead.
What?
I still
Yeah.
think you'd rather Terra Colossal.
100% Colossal's
Take off that
amazing Terra.
Terra. Give it to Cole. Yep. But moving on
How
to
much
Hell's
How much
team.
even is Terra Silvally? 12 points.
Hmm.
How much is Terra Colossal? Oh, 6.
Yeah, not a lot.
Yeah. Nice
I will
pick.
say, I did realize that Terra Scizor is 1 point cheaper than Mega Scizor, and that is concerning. That is really bad.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, don't
needs
worry
to
about it. That's
take
a
that
next
down a
season
bit.
problem.
But looking at Hell's team. Hell's
I
team.
love
wow.
Glow King Single Strike. I love that pairing. That's my
Yeah.
favorite pairing in all of Pokemon. I spam it like a motherfucker.
He does.
I do.
Yeah, super solid.
And then it got really shit. Because people discovered Hydropple with Terra, and now I can't touch it. It Terra poisons, and I kill myself. So,
Ice types.
I believe that Cloyster got quite a few kills week 1.
It
5 or
basically
something.
cleaned up. It went crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terra Cloister is just something that you have to respect.
Yeah.
Because I think its sweeping potential is just so high. Also has like, what, 130 base defense or something? No, 180. I was way off.
Yeah, so you Terra defensively and make it a rapid spinner.
Does it have body press?
I don't think so.
I doubt it.
I feel like I'd know if it had body.
It
Yeah.
doesn't, but it does have barrier, so you can double the defense in 1 turn. It's kind of fire.
It has like spikes, T-spikes, and spin though, so like it's got real stuff to do.
Yeah.
It doesn't have spin, but...
It does have spin.
It does.
Oh shit, it does have spin. What?
Yeah, it's his only spinner.
Oh wait, that's fire. Light screen, reflect? What?
Yeah, Cloyster
It's Shelly
is
with a
kind of an
crit.
insane pick, honestly,
Wait, this gets
Oh, why have I never drafted this?
because it's water ice.
because
Bro, you ever see that one Pokemon? I think it was Gen 3 or something. It was this one couple on Route like 108 or something to battle with it. It was a double battle. And the man had an Onyx and she had a Cloyster. It was this old like Gen
I
3
did
game or
not need to
something.
know that.
I'm
You know
glad
what?
Yeah.
this is memorable.
This is what happened.
I'm
like,
so
you know,
glad
like,
you.
I remember this. Yeah.
Gosh.
It was like
Okay.
Route like 108 or something.
Great.
Lucky her.
I am
Comfy and
noticing.
Cloyster are both great Terras.
Yeah.
Maybe like Shandy Shock's a bit more as a Terra Cap though.
Cloyster gets teleport.
What? Why does
What?
Cloyster get? Bro, why do Gen 2 and 3 Mons get everything? Wait, Cloyster's Gen 1, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Gen
That's
1.
so
Why
funny.
do Gen 1
They
Mons
get
get
everything.
everything?
Did you know that?
It's because of power. It's because of power creep. It's because of power creep. They have to get fucking everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
bro.
it got all
No.
this stuff before power.
No, they got all this stuff a while ago. Like Persian, I think.
Yeah.
I think Persian still has bubble beam.
It's like
It's like
Why is that your example?
because it's stupid. It's ridiculous. That like why does it make sense that Mon would get
But
bubble beam?
Technician Water Pulse is real to hit rock types. Also
Yeah.
off topic.
Also off topic, yes. Anyways,
Bubble beam, okay, bro. Special attacking Persian.
Pivot. What do you think? What do you think of the type chart for this team? Because on paper,
Well, it's a
that's
weather team, so you're always gonna have bad.
Mhm.
The fire is honestly that's not that bad because a lot of your fire comes from what like Magneton. Take out Magneton, and this team's type chart's really not that bad.
Bax wants to eat the fire moves anyway.
Yeah, it wants to. If you actually watch week 1, it got hit by a fire move, got a scale shot off, and basically got a dragon dance off with a single turn while killing something.
Yeah. And you think
Celesteela,
that-
Celesteela's a good mon. I don't know what it's gonna do here though.
It'll always do something. I'm on.
It'll always do something. It'll do
Yeah.
40% to a mon and then die.
Mhm. It's kind of hard to have
I kinda wish
Celesteela and not get value.
I kind of wish the Sandy Shocks was Terra. And then you fuck off the comfy.
Both flavors of Magneton here.
Hmm?
I do like Magneton, even though it's not going to be able to trap like most steel types. At least
I mean, like,
with these.
what relevant? You know what though? When Magneton fights that Ferrothorn, it'll click a resisted electric move into it.
Does it get body press? Because I know Magnet Zone gets press.
Probably. I mean, what would that
Should get pressed.
steel
Yeah.
even like really trap?
What are you thinking? Like
I don't know
Eviolite,
that.
body press?
I mean, at least chipping steals for like Cloyster and Bax and Comfey feel just huge. Just let him.
That's fair.
go through.
Celesteela Leech Seed also does that.
Yeah.
If I don't see at least one automized meter beam Celesteela, I'm banning you. By the way, I have to see at least one meter beam Celesteela.
Oh, I thought you were banning him using that.
No, if you don't use it, I'm gonna
Gone.
crucify you.
Never coming back.
Yeah, Celesteela is my all-time kill leader. 17 and 3.
Really?
That's all it takes to be your kill leader. I've had more kills than that in a single season.
I haven't played that much, alright, man.
I've had more kills with a mon in a single season. My Enamorus in UNPL is about to overtake that, bro.
Yeah, that was one season.
Oh shit!
Oh.
I thought you meant like all time.
Oh. Yeah,
I mean,
that
like
makes
species
a bit more
leaderboard.
sense. Yeah. I thought you meant all time too.
Yeah. I mean, it is, but I don't play.
Across all. Never mind.
Like combined across all drafts.
Yeah, that too.
Anyway.
It's
Oh, you're just terrible.
I don't draft the same mons, bro.
Fair enough. What do we think
All
of
right.
this team?
Emperor Ari's team. Oh wait,
Emperor Ari-
Wellhouse team.
Or, yeah.
It's pretty strong. It's pretty strong. It's got 2 crazy physical breakers in Single Strike and Bax Caliber.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that. Your fairy switch-ins are Glow King and Celesteela, so you're never worried too much about that.
Mm-hmm.
I actually really wish the Sandy Shocks was friggin' Terra. to be sick. I like the Alatail's Glow King, just keeping snow up no matter what.
Right.
I don't know what Golem's here for.
Vibes.
Dirty
I don't
rock.
know.
He's here for a good time.
Golem.
He's gonna set rocks, then explode.
It does have rock polish, but
Oh yes, rock polish with its base 45 speed.
I mean, you'd be surprised how fast base 45 can go when it's at +2. But
They should give this mon rapid spin back.
They
took it away.
should. The fact that it doesn't
wait,
feels
Golem
like
used
such
to
a
have
scam.
rapid spin?
Yeah, back in Gen 2, he had rapid spin. They took it.
The Golem was too overpowered.
Too strong.
They couldn't.
Well, I think explosion.
The generations could
explosion
handle it.
leads were a real thing.
Yeah, because back then, Explosion halved the opponent's physical defense.
Right. It is supposed to be like the.
Again, a
the
team with no ghost types. Start drafting ghost types, you dickheads.
I mean, this one doesn't need it as much. Like, I guess
Right.
you have shocks, hazards, but like you're fine.
I hope they brick break all of your Aurora Veils.
Terra Ghost Cloister, suck it.
There you
That's actually
go.
kind of real.
You know what? You lose your fighting weakness, so you could choose a lot
Valid.
worse. But yeah, let's look at Emperor Ares.
Dark Rylander Therian, because they want to be like me. I actually invented that pairing.
Sure.
Good to know.
Para Mew, the most overpriced mod in the entire format, but I guess it's still a good pick, so fair enough. It's like 23 or 22 points with Terra. It's insane.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
It's
I see.
It's more than Tornadus Therian or the Root or Wellspring. It's like more than all of them.
I see Froakie Timber, and I wonder where the hell the points went in this team.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the first four, that's all of them.
Yeah.
Honestly. So, replace Mew, get a Yuxi or a Mesprit or any of the Levitate ones. That fixes like your ground issue mainly. Put Terra on Keldeo, and then fix whatever the fuck is wrong with the back half of your team.
Random circuitry for fun.
Like, what is this
Yeah.
here for? Also, no spinners. And your defoggers are Landorus Therian, Mega Scizor, Girder, and Mew.
No, not Girder. That would be too
Girder
good.
is fake.
Oh, Timber, sorry. Timber. So, like, take this Yuxi, fuck it off. Make this a Mesprit. Make this Keldeo Terra. And then these two can go and kill themselves.
Just delete it. Ignore them for the rest of the time.
Yes.
Yo, you deleted your water resist, bro.
Hey, Keldeo!
Bring back Froakie.
It's bad at Terra. Keldeo's
Come
bad
on,
at Terra.
Froakie.
It's not going to resist water anymore.
Yeah.
Why would it do that?
I mean, probably
Fairgrass is actually, I think, the second most common on Keldeo after Electric. No.
I don't know.
Electric,
Throw the Terra on Xurkitree and see what happens.
Stellar,
go.
Grass.
I
Also, I
wish-
hate Circuitry. I refuse to acknowledge it.
I wish Xurkitree was better because it's so cool. I want.
It's a
want-
pile of wires.
Say what?
It's a pile of wires.
I think it's cool. I think having a base 173 special attack is cool.
I don't like that, and the fact that it gets tail glow is not fun because I like playing slower defensive teams, and this is not. I don't.
So don't worry,
doesn't
you won't
fit
have
into it at
Circuitry
all.
in mode here.
No,
Also-
it also sucks to fight against.
Fun fact for our viewers. Beasts, Ultra Beasts, all of their stats are prime numbers, so they're indivisible numbers. So 83, 89, 71, 173, 71, 83 all cannot be divided.
Mm-hmm. A little
Fun.
trivia for you. Although I think there is
Oh,
one
that's nice.
exception.
Yeah, 121 Naganadel special attack, and there's no
Mhm.
reason for it.
Yeah. It happens. This
Okay,
happens
Okay,
to
this-
not actually
got
be a
it.
prime number.
They didn't do their homework.
Yeah, they just needed to make it a
Like-
123 and it'd have been
Okay.
fine.
How about we make this Typhlosion? Typhlosion. Ooey. Now we have a ghost type.
Say, why is
There
it
we go.
also, what is that spread?
Now we have a ghost type. Look at that. Now we
We
have a spin
fixed
blocker.
it.
Also, I saw Keldeo Terra. It's supposed to be a Mew. It's a Mew, not a Vesper.
Yep. Yeah. So, yeah,
I feel like
Uh,
this team is like one or two transacts away from being like super awesome.
right. But as it
Yeah,
stands,
and I'm glad we
weaknesses.
spent so long talking about all the positives.
Dark Islander's there. You're gonna click a nasty pot dark boss, and you're gonna click U-turn earthquake stealth rock knockoff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Like, let me guess, Scissor's gonna be Swords Dance Bullet Punch.
No, Roost Defog, suck it.
Yep. U-turn defog.
Because who else is defogging?
Yeah, literally, who else?
Why does Fez not have defog? It's a bird.
Yeah, no, I know because it released in Gen 9. They don't give nothing defog.
I am so glad it doesn't have defog. I hate that mon so much.
What? I love Fez.
I hate
Mon-
Fez. I hate it. It's so annoying to
Calm
play
Mind
against.
Fez.
That's not.
It's annoying for me to play
It's
against.
not
I don't
good.
like it. I don't like looking at it. Anyway.
Use the steel type.
Let's move on to Bronzo.
Oh, no.
My favorite.
Let's
My
not move on to bronze.
It has my favorite
This
mon.
is your favorite?
No. It has my favorite mon in Terrazera Aura. I love that. The team
I thought your
itself
favorite one
looks...
was Cartana or Evelpo.
It's a tie between all three of them. I like them. It has my
I will say
favorite
this
that
front,
I've seen.
this front three is Holy Bolt's beam.
Except none of them have both bolt and beam.
That is exactly correct.
This
Yeah,
team
you guys
looks...
farmy though.
It looks kind of horrendous. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know
I was
what
gonna say
about
this team doesn't have a special breaker. I was gonna say this team doesn't have a special breaker, but it has a Linder, so yes, it does.
It does.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Also, I love Mega Altaria. Not sure what it's doing here, but it's cool.
I don't. You know what? I lose to Mega Altaria every time I fight it. I simply don't understand how to beat it.
It's such a fun one. It's like my kill leader in a different league right now.
Everything's your kill leader.
What's its stats? Okay, decent bulk. Not super high in any of the stats. Like super balanced.
Yeah,
Weird.
I
Does
don't know why. I really struggle fighting against its Pixelate Return Dragon Dance sets.
Oh, I didn't even notice that it has
Yeah,
Pixelate. That's awful.
Yeah, that's where it really. That's where.
Yeah.
Or you just pick Will-Wisp and Roost and watch them suffer.
Hmm. I mean, I know like a single steel type more or less walls it, but it just never seems to work out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice shot.
Mandibuzz is cool though. I don't know.
It's like a
Seeing
bunch
two.
of cool people, but
Yeah.
yeah.
My whole thing is seeing two electric types up front just feels wrong somehow.
It's weird, but I also don't hate it. Also, I like that we have Tapu Koko with exactly 0 electric terrain users.
That's
I
true.
like that. That's just
Yeah.
that's just a fuck you to the other players.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a fuck you for letting Tapu Koko fall to round 2.
I'm really trying to think of some other random BS you could pull with E-Train on this team. But, like,
There's
it
not.
makes sense anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weirdly solid team.
I don't know if I'd say that.
And in the West,
I mean, no, I don't mean that it's like, I don't mean that it's actually solid, but it is weird that it is not as bad as it first seems, you know?
I'll give you
No.
that.
I don't know. Moving on to Infinite's team, second to last.
Moving on.
Infinite's team, I love his front 2. I will say
Mhm.
having Pursuit legal does mean this team has a but like it's
Yeah.
not bad. Aloe, Corv, Clodsire is gonna be hell to break through.
For sure.
Like genuinely. Like
Yeah.
unless you have like really good bolt beam, trying to break that trio is really hard.
Yo, round 5 Terra Bolt. Who allowed this?
I feel like that I might be wrong, but I think that was a transaction and a trade or something.
No, I'm pretty sure I remember him specifically saying in the draft channel, round 5.
Oh yeah, shit.
Crazy.
Shit, yeah, you're right. Well, who allowed that Terra Noctowl to fall?
Yo, honestly, that's a steal.
Yeah, okay. Say what you want, bro. Tinted Lens Hurricane is hard to switch into.
Yo,
Yeah.
Terra Knockdown went crazy in South this week. Did you not see?
That's South.
Yo, it
Doesn't
went
count. That's
crazy.
not real.
Really? It's crazy.
Honestly, this is just like you're only gonna break like the first 8. The other 2, they're not coming.
Hmm.
I mean, random webs for fun.
Yeah, you're gonna set up screens. You're gonna try and set up with either Spectre, Mega Glade, Raging Bolt. And 99% of these games are just gonna be the front 6.
Right.
Yeah. It's a good front 6, though.
Yeah.
It is a really good front 6. Like I understand why you spent most of your budget on it.
Hmm.
What is the type chart of just that front 6? Good enough. Fucking hell. Single Grim style means that you can't do that anyway, so it works.
Yeah.
I'd say that this is probably like the upper half. This is like 4th or 5th best team overall.
It's a
Yeah.
big ass speed gap between Shaman and Bolt, and Shaman's not coming to a lot of these.
And Bolt
Yeah.
isn't really speed investing either.
Yeah.
It's
And
really the
under
only
Bolt
concern,
is-
but
But that just comes with having a top
Yeah.
heavy team.
I think that's a pretty manageable weakness, all things considered. Especially with the bulk on
And
the
I mean-
team.
Honestly, a lot of the middle speed tiers just don't matter.
Hmm.
Like 8, who cares?
Yeah, but I feel like you get like base 90s running Adamant and Modest versus you, which might be a bit harder to switch into, but I mean these are fat
Mhm.
mons.
Right. Again,
Maybe.
it's a weakness, but
But you're
it's
trying
more
to break
manageable.
Allo. You're
Right.
trying to break Allo Core Cloudfire. Like,
Godspeed to anyone who tries.
what did he do week 1? Oh, he lost to Musa and almost quit the league. Never mind.
Wait, what? Oh, wait. This
Yeah,
is
he lost to
Infinite.
Musa.
Yeah. Yeah.
He lost to
Forgot
Musa.
about
Had
that.
like a breakdown.
Yeah. Wasn't there like some hacks or something that went on, or like there's
It was-
accusations?
It really wasn't that bad.
I just remember
Yeah,
hacks
it's
were getting thrown around and whatever. Yeah.
Wasn't that bad.
Not important.
Hmm.
They were more so like he was gonna lose, and then like the hacks were kind of just a slap in the face.
Yeah. Oh well.
All right, and then our last team, Shadow Gear.
Shadow Gear with Roaring Fake.
You dare.
I don't like Roaring Moon. I don't like it.
Roaring Moon, Iron Moth, Black Score has like the highest win rate in Snug on PAL decks, so I don't want to hear it.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying
there's
it's
Talon.
bad. I don't like it. I don't like looking at it. Like, because every time I've tried to use Roaring Moon, I've gotten absolutely washed. I can't seem to understand how to
feel like
use it, and I
it says
feel
a lot
so
more about
stupid.
you.
It's definitely a me problem. It is absolutely a me problem. However,
Could they try putting a life orb on it?
Thanks for that wonderful advice.
I will say I'm not great at using this mod either, but I understand that it clicks buttons.
I am good at using it.
Yeah.
Good for
I
you.
I don't think I don't remember the last time that I've actually beaten a Roaring Moon. I don't remember the last time that I've played a Roaring Moon. But
You only play VGC.
I do play a lot of VGC, and it's not super great in VGC either.
Make
It's
format
actually
is
no,
what
it's a
that
good
is.
Sun abuser. Physical. I think it gets access to Tailwind, so it does have use in VGC.
I will say, if you look at like this middle 5 Pokemon from Moth to Iron Crown, all of these mons want to use Terra.
Hmm.
I mean, you can get away with not for like some of them. And I
Yeah,
think
you don't have to
Yeah.
have Terra. You have like this middle 5 who all want Terra, but none are forced to have it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think you
Diancie
pick
definitely
fun.
feels like the weakest pick of
Big
the
up-
front 6.
Big up Serena for the Queenly Majesty that's going to switch into the Ice Shard from Gliscor.
Right.
Who's Ice Sharding Voice Square? That's doing 20%.
Ah!
Ice Chin Pal, yeah. Just thinking Ice Skull Crash on Yuzurita.
Actually, the Chen Pao has a psychic terrain with him, but that's besides the point. Anyway,
Hey, I joined late. I forgot about this.
yeah. The Vikavolt, cool. What's your spinner? Do you have a spinner? Who are your
Yep.
spinners? Yeah, you got
Yeah,
Serena
two of
and
them.
Quabbel. Quabbel, so you're not fucking running spin on Quabbel. Shut up.
You can.
You can, but you can also kill
I've
yourself.
seen it before.
I can.
Fighting resist
Aqua
rocks.
Step and
Yeah.
shit. Your rock resist. You're only weak to rock show. Fucking Vulpix. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
Your
Take
rock
out the
resists
Vulpix
are
and it's a
Iron
decent...
Iron Crown is a fine rock resist, and so is Quack. Well, Quack isn't like you're pissed, but
Yeah.
Iron Crown's good enough.
A team
Do you have a
is
Wish
not-
Passer? No, you don't. That's bullshit. Have a Wish Passer. Get a Wish Passer for these front two and Crown and Dancy, bro. Come on, lock in.
Yeah, random Porygon 2 for Trick Room Vikavolt.
Me2. Hey, fuck off. Actually, I love Dancy with Terra. I won't hate on it. Vikavolt is cool. I like that. That's a great lead option.
Webbing
Always going to
was
be
cool,
good. You're gonna be webbing. You're gonna be webbing so you can run attack boosting Roaring Moon and special attack boosting Moth.
Fair.
Yeah, shut up. Shut up, O2.
I was asking a question. It was not meant to be condescending.
Get a job. You got Clear Body that doesn't block default, but it helps it. You've got 3 options for booster mons in Crown, Moth, and Roaring Moon. It's honestly just a good roster. There's nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, no ghost type, so.
And you got Terra Diancie.
That is true. Dancy does it. Actually, Dancy doesn't use Terra Ghost, but Moth does. I've seen Moth use it a few times to hit Slow King Galar.
Makes sense. Yeah. All right.
Nice.
Do you have a pick for best and worst team of this division?
For me, even though like there are a ton of other ones for me, the overall structure, balance, and like just the use of the lower pointers, the best team for me is Baldo, man, 100%.
Yeah. I see it, yeah.
Oh, damn. I didn't look at this team very much.
That Mega Bagnet is almost always guaranteeing at least 1 kill. Skuntank, Druddigan are going to punish like banded mons a lot. You got Valiant, Torn, Trap, Jirachi, Wellspring, Sandaconda. Like, you've got pretty much everything a team could want. You've got double glare. You've got tons of stealth rock users. You've got like great hazard removal, U-turn, volt switch. I would have liked to maybe see another Will-O-Wisp option somewhere, but that's not the worst. You've got tons of knockoff options. You've got Healing Wish from Jirachi. Like, this team has everything that you need it to.
Yeah. I just think it's interesting that it has 6 monotypes on it.
That is interesting to know. Yeah.
Round 3 Tarot. Okay, yeah. I'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, like, it's what types are monotype. It's mono flying, mono normal, ground, ghost and electric, and dragon. They're good monotype type.
Right. Yeah, and then basically no type overlap other than that, so that helps.
A slight fairy weakness, but you have a Jirachi, so I don't accept that.
Yeah. It's not a real weakness.
If the only 2 mons that like type you're weak to are Ice and Fairy, and you can Terra Tornadoes, and you have a Jirachi, and Jirachi's so bulky and consistent in taking those on. And you're going to be forcing so many items with Covert Cloak from the Iron Head.
The type weaknesses aren't even real because your Ice and Fairy are from Druddigon, which isn't coming with. I mean,
yeah.
Sure, I guess.
Like,
and if you want to bring it, you can just Terra Steel. Like,
this is about as good as a draft team's gonna get.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that wraps up everything.
For the weakest team?
Oh, I forgot about the weakest. That was my bad. Yeah.
Is it not the double electric?
It's either
Is that Bronzo? Yeah. either Bronzo
It
or
could be that.
Or
I really don't like the Sun team.
Yeah, the Sun
I
team was
forgot about the
definitely.
Sun team.
Who was that?
Honestly, Sabira's team is up there. That's bottom 5 for sure. That's 100% bottom 5. If you look at all the other teams, you got like Terramoth, Roaring Moon, Spectre, Mega Gallade,
Caramel is still gonna take names.
Dark Rylandorus. And you look here and you've got Bundle Mega Garchomp, non-Terra Superior. Like, it's just not the same.
I don't think it's the worst.
Actually, you know what? LOL's team, if LOL's or Ball are both acceptable takes for the best team.
Mm-hmm.
I still think it's Ball.
It is, probably.
Ball
but
is a little bit better.
Terralaria.
Yeah.
Do they ever fight each other?
They might.
No, they don't.
This is your fault. You made the damn schedules.
No, I did it so that they could have a match at finals and it won't be a rematch.
Oh yeah, you predicted it.
Yeah. Predicted it from the start. Okay, did you
Can't
come
wait for
to
one of them to not make playoffs.
Did you come to a decision on the worst team?
It's probably Bronze. Is it Bronzes? It's not a bad team. It's just the worst.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
It's like it's the worst because it's not an 8 out of 10, right?
like it's
Yeah.
tough competition.
Yeah.
You would think in the high skill, people know what they're doing when they're drafted.
For the most part, it kind of seems like they do. Like,
Yeah, and that's the problem with Bronzo's team. That
Yeah.
they do.
but also the Sun team just has a lot of weaknesses.
Muse's team is weird, but I don't think it's bad.
It's weird, but it's not bad. I keep coming back to the Sun team not having any removal other than Mega Charizard. Why?
That is crazy.
Like, that just feels like such a problem. I don't know. But
Yeah, why is
Bronzo
it
with
Iron
the
Sword
double
move?
electric. Also kind of disgusting.
No, I take it back. I just looked at the Sun team. This one ate it. Yeah, what happened here?
It needs
Yeah.
it needs a couple transactions, and then if it can get probably a spinner or just some kind of removal, it would not
This
be
team
nearly
could just
as
get a
bad.
great.
And then probably something
Who put-
faster.
This
Who put
team could just
Thorns
have great
Lagoon on
tusk.
this?
Yeah, Great
Oh,
Tusk
no.
would fix a lot, actually. Hold up.
Yeah, good luck getting that from. I think Eric has it.
Yeah, he has
yeah.
Meow Great Tusk Goldango.
Yeah,
you know.
unfortunate.
I don't know.
My vote
don't
is
think so.
for Sheep's worst.
In his defense, he was a sub, but also
Mm.
this still isn't pretty.
It's not pretty. It's
When you look at what's still available on the board, I refuse to hear out excuses.
Actually, I think it came in on like round 3 or 4 or so. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I will
Oh.
say, the team does have a lot of options for offense, and it's still
no,
definitely.
you don't. You're switching in and taking half your health.
By the way, a lot of its physical attack comes from Charizard Y, Enamorus, and Blacephalon.
Mhm.
So
Special
take that for what
heavy.
you will.
Yeah.
Its second
Okay,
strongest physical
whatever.
attacker is Blacephalon.
Whatever. I'm tired. Leave me
Blacephalon
alone.
is the physical breaker.
No, we're not laughing at you. We're laughing at this.
The Blacephalon's the physical breaker.
Yeah.
I mean, Iron Thorns is there, but
It exists. What's it doing? It's eating the Terra, so you might as well not.
it's
have
trading
Terra
rocks
Enamorus.
that the other team. It's just it's trading rocks turn one that never leave its side.
Guys, it's half of this team's momentum. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I mean, hey, hold on. You're disrespecting Healing Wish from Enamorus.
Oh shit. Yo, technically, if you think about it, Mind Blown is momentum.
Screamtail does have Baton Pass, right?
It gets something.
I think this prep doc is mid. It doesn't show enough.
I mean, it's only.
I mean, you got
It's
flip.
like half a prep.
You got
though.
flip turn.
It's literally.
You got flip turn. U-turn. Healing wish. A volt switch.
Can't wait for D-Dance Walking Awake to be your physical breaker.
Oh my god, who ran that? Somebody ran that one season. Fuck,
I
who
want
was
to
it?
run it, but I also don't want to draft Wake.
Fuck, I remember I saw. No, it wasn't the server. It was UDL or no, it wasn't UDL. NB. It was some fucking server. Somebody ran it.
All right. Well, I think that is all that we have to say about these teams. Ball was, I believe, our pick for the best, and Sheep our pick for the worst. But we do want to clarify that this does not mean that the team is necessarily bad. It's just
It is.
It's kind
Kinda
of
does.
bad. It is kind of bad.
It is kind of bad.
It's kind of bad.
It is objectively bad.
Toy Spandable Cephalon gonna go crazy.
Yo, Contra Superpower EDM's real.
It is.
That is an option. Yes. Anyways, no hate to Sheep, but do better.
A little bit of hate.
A little bit of hate. Do better. Maybe don't draft Weather in singles. But yeah, thanks for joining us for this podcast episode, episode 1. Yeah, I don't have an outro planned or anything, so do either of y'all have any closing thoughts or anything?
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
It's a wonderful thought. All right, thanks for joining us.